Howdy y'all, Twitchonium here. I'm coming at y'all today with another March of the Machine quick draft. Let's see if we can open up something we haven't yet. It's only a couple. Well, sadly that's one we've opened and isn't the best, but there's some pretty decent stuff in this pack. There's a Marshal of Zalfir we could take to try and just go straight into the white-blue knight strategy. We could take like Aerialist or Agar, try to do Convoke stuff or Transform stuff. Cosmic Hunger is great. Kind of like the Marshal here. I've had a really good time playing the Knights decks, and if we can start off with one of the best pieces for that, it seems like a good spot. Alright, well, this one's a little tougher. I think Pelucrano is definitely the strongest card in the pack, but I've played with it a lot, and it can be hard to cast. He doesn't have to come down on turn 3. Now, the Lancer would be a really fun piece to the Knights deck if we can get there. Tawashi's great in any blue deck. Intercessor's great in any white deck. I'm going to take the Lancer here and just try to shove straight on into the Knights thing, I think. Now we can take Knight of the New Coalition, which I've been very impressed with. But I think I'd rather have a Realmbreaker's Grasp just to make sure we get a little bit of removal in the deck. Now we can take a Meeting of the Minds. Sweet, with all the Vigilant creatures that the Knights deck usually gets. I think I like Sunder the Gateway here. It's a fine 2-drop or potential removal spell. Maybe take Invasion here. I think I love the Halo Forager, but I don't really want to splash in a Knights deck if I don't have to. And this is still fine interaction. Not exciting, but fine. And Knight, that's a 2-drop. Always good with that. I think I'll take a Stasis Field here just to have, again, some kind of removal. Take Moment of Truth. I don't think I want to play either of these. Maybe we run a Negate. I might run a Scab, depending on if we get any better interaction. Well, we've got a Surveyor to splash, potentially. Maybe we go 3-color with green here. Well, we got a lot of blue and white stuff. And we've opened an on-color rare. Not one of the spicier ones. But we will have some auras in this deck. So this is kind of like a 3-mana tutor for a Realmbreaker's Grasp or Stasis Field. Or a God or Demigod, huh? If we don't take that, we're really not taking anything too crazy here anyway, so I'll try it out. I haven't played it yet. Definitely means I'll take Auras and Enchantment stuff more highly. Or Gods and Demigods, that is. Ooh, the first time I've seen Breach the Multiverse. I don't think I want to shift that hard, though. That's frustrating, because I really want to try this card out. We even have the Halo Charge Scab to go with it. Phyrexian Awakening's probably just better, but we aren't doing the Phyrexian thing. You know what? I'm going to take the Multiverse. Maybe we move out of white and just do blue-black. Guess now we need to decide, because we're either taking one of the better black cards or the medium white card. What all do we have in white? If we were to cut it, this is what we're looking like, which isn't terrible still. Very low on interaction. We really don't want to be running Negate or Stasis Field or 2 Moments of Truth, really, so this is more what the deck would look like. Yeah, I think we just need to stick to white here. We get to play some of our better cards. Got 2 Lancers. And I think Bellinon's actually a pretty good one. That's one I'll be happy to play. I would love to get back the Cavalier here in this pack. Ooh, another Grasp is nice, especially with the Invasion we picked up. And nothing here. I think I like another 2-drop Knight over the Billy Rider. We don't have a ton of stuff to put counters on the Billy Rider yet, so not quite as good as it could be. We might have to be running some of these. We are not seeing the cards on the wheel here. Maybe the shift to black would have been the right call there. Yeah. Alright, well, let's see what we can finish off in the last pack here. Sigiled Sentinel could be good. Another Grasp would be great. I think I like the Sentinel just to have a good curve out. Don't need to be running this. Yeah. Although, a nice top-end Knight would be good too. We're bound to wheel something out of this pack, though. Take a filler 2-drop here. Now I'll take Invasion of Dominaria. Even if it's not a Knight thing, it's just a very strong invasion. Ooh, Xerix is nice. I would love to take both of these, but I think we'll take the first copy of Xerix in this deck. It's looking like we're going to have to be running some of the more filler things. We've got a bunch of invasions and not a ton of ways to flip them yet. This could be okay with all the invasions in the deck, actually. Might run a Halberd. Ooh, we got back the Squadron. That's exactly what I wanted there. Alright, so it looks like this will pretty much be the deck. I might cut the Halberd for something in our sideboard here if we don't pick up anything else. Because I'm not that excited about that one. Alright, so we just have to add one card and we will be set. I think I kind of like the Stasis Field, since we have the invasion to go find it. Nothing else qualifies for that. But that does leave us with 4 invasions, which is 5 invasions. Wow, I can't count, which is quite a lot. I think Kamigawa was one of the weaker ones. I mean, Theros, to be fair, is the weakest one. Yeah, I mean, even if it tutors up a enchantment removal sometimes, that's like 5 mana to do it. We flip it into a 4/4 that really doesn't give us much value. I think let's take that out for a moment of truth. Just a way to keep the deck chugging along. Or actually, you know what? Let's put the Halberd back in. I think I actually like that. Although maybe I'm supposed to put a creature in. Just put it in a flyer. I guess it does work with the 2 Sunder the Gateways we got. Definitely did not end up with the deck I was hoping for. The first pack we had pretty great draws, and then didn't necessarily make it there in the end. But we've got more white than blue, which that makes sense there. We probably could even cut a land, to be honest, with how low our curve is, and considering that one of the cards is a Convoke card, so this is really even like 2.8, 2.9. And then we do put in the Moment of Truth. Maybe we could even run like a Surge of Salvation. Could run Skittering Surveyor, or even a Negate. Could be alright. Something to hold up in the late game once we've used up all our gas. Yeah, that sounds good. I think we'll keep the Knight of Zalfir there. Actually, let's take a look. Maybe there's something cooler that we can put up there. You know what? I like the art on Dominaria. Let's go with that. And I'll see y'all in the matches. We are here on the first game. We are on the play. I think this one's alright. We'll keep this. Not the craziest opener, but some early plays, a way to refill our hands, potential interaction depending on what they play. Play the 2/2. See if they drop the little Death Toucher that I feel like everybody has in black. Alright, we'll attack. If they've got the 2 mana, -2/-2, they'll use it here, I'm guessing. They did not. We'll keep putting down Knights. Can't say our deck's not consistent. That's one thing. That's fine. If they're gonna use a counterspell on a creature, I'm pretty okay with it being one of these. Especially considering a lot of our battles are more impactful cards, so we definitely don't want them to counter that later on. Alright, I think we swing first. Oh, I forgot that could do that. So that's a thing. Great start to this draft. Shot myself in the foot there. For whatever reason, I thought this guy could only flip the transform cards. I forgot it can apply to any activated abilities. Alright, they're going to play another Eyes of Gutaxias here. Could transform. Could gateway and then meeting of the minds. Could just whelp. Not sure what the correct play is. I think I'm gonna gateway meeting of the minds. I'd guess we'll see a Captive Weird flip here. No reason for them to spend their cards when they've got a way to draw a card on board. Ooh, and a Scab is going to be a good turn for them next round. Yeah, that's a bit of a shame on the draws. Well, at least we can bounce their token here. That's something at least. Yep. I don't think we've got the strength in this deck to come back from the mistake I made earlier. We'll see. Take another 5. Let's block like this. I'm sure they've got something, but... Oh, the tokens count. That's cool. Learn something in this game, even if we, if I threw it. We'll gum up their flyer here. And then die. Well, definitely my fault on that one. We might have been able to keep tempoing out there, but shake it off and get right into the next round. Here we are in round 2. We're on the draw this time with a little bit better looking of a hand. We've got some more powerful plays. As good as I think this deck is going to offer us. Let's just say that. Halo Hopper, that's one you don't see often. Also one we get to destroy with our Slender the Gateway, which is cool. Extra value. Next turn we'll probably drop Bellanon, maybe Dominaria. Yeah, we'll definitely drop Bellanon now. And then we can do Dominaria next turn if we don't hit a land to be able to draw towards hitting it. I guess we could also grasp their Bond Warden so that it never gets to drop its counters off. I think I also like attacking, hoping they block with Bond Warden to get the counters on the familiar and then putting the grasp on the familiar. And if they block with the familiar, that's also fine. Means there's nothing for the Bond Warden to put its counters onto later. And we'll drop the Dominaria. Here's our land. Next turn we can even Xerex. Like we've got all the invasions. This was my worry, but no ways to consistently flip them. At least the opponent is just dropping small creatures, so it's not too bad here. I feel like I want a Meeting of the Minds to keep hitting lands, but I really need to get a creature on the board. I think we do it like this, so that we can start swinging towards our 4/4 Vigilant Flyer. It's fine, they'll give them a incubate token they can spend their turn making if they want. Cool. Okay, so we either bounce the Thallid, but I think I want to save the bounce for the token. So we could also Kamigawa. I think I like that. And I'm actually going to go after that one first, because it is still a flyer, and it only takes 2 attacks with this thing. If they spend their turn flipping this, we bounce it next turn and still get our extra attack in. And then we can start using this flyer to draw us cards and flip our other battles. Well, they didn't do their creature, so I think I'm going to start with our Sentinel now, actually. They probably have a trick or something here, but that's okay. Still swing for the Kamigawa here. We'll find out if they flip or not. Just a deadly derision. Alright, hopefully they flip their token now and we can Xerox it next turn. Renata. That's one that we'll probably need to get Xeroxed instead. I kind of want to get this Under the Gateway back because it can kill Renata. Maybe we even mill something better. Nope. We'll take the kill spell. Alright, they're going to flip the Thallid. Get a token. Why does the token have a counter? Oh, Renata, right. Oh, maybe we'll just bounce this token instead. Seems good. Kill Renata. Bounce this token. Swing with both. They block here, lose their 2/2. We end up with a 4/4 that they can blow up. Yeah, that doesn't actually seem good. But I mean, they're gonna blow up the. They're gonna blow up our scab probably anyways with their urn or whatever it is. So we'll wait and then flip our thing after they kill it in this turn. Once again, not a great showing from the deck. Oh, they don't even have to use their urn on it. They just have bad removal that somehow fits the exact situation where they need it. Nah, it's still fine removal. Now we know what they'll be using their removal on. Vat Keeper, that's a good draw for them. They can immediately flip that into a 4/4. And we just keep drawing lands. I suppose we did draw our order person here. Yeah, that doesn't have Summoning Sickness. Once again, we draw another land, and I think that'll probably do us in here. Just keep holding off, I suppose. Alright, let's see if they've got removal or a trick in hand, if they can kill both of our creatures here. Oh, right, I forgot about the urn. Wow, I am off my game today. I've been talking about that urn all game long, and now I just set myself up for it. And they've got another one. Rough. Yep, that'll do it. Terrible. Making mistakes left and right today. But hey, y'all learned from my mistakes. Don't follow them, okay? See y'all in the next round. Welcome back. We're on the play again here. Definitely going to have to mulligan this one. This is better. And we'll drop Negate. Maybe this deck can squeeze out one win. To be honest, that would be one more than I was expecting from it, so we'll see here. Although both of the losses so far, potentially both, I mean, I made big mistakes in both of them, but potentially those were the reasons why. Not sure if that was the necessarily guaranteed reason why we lost, but for sure a contributing factor. Opponent started off with a Seed of Hope to mill and try to find a permanent. They found an Invasion of Kaldheim. Go ahead and keep dropping knights onto the battlefield until we can maybe get a little extra surprise damage out in a turn. Like they can set up some blockers here. We drop that next turn and make their blocks look bad. Or we'll just stasis field this and keep on swinging. There are reasons in red to hang on to a creature and not just chump block with this, because they might have ways to sack a creature. So, something worth keeping in mind. Particularly, I'm thinking about that red rare. I think she's like a vampire or something, but that one can give something counters and let it sack itself to blow everything up. Well, this is an interesting one. I think I want to play the Lancer here, but I could also just flip this Knight and make that guy block worse. I guess he still trades either way. Let's just keep filling our board up. If they want to make this trade, I'm happy with it. Otherwise, we'll keep the Lancer. Or we'll trade with the Lancer. Cool. Now, next turn, we get extra value from having 3 knights on board instead of just 1 less from the... You know, not doing it like we just did it. They're going to go with the Kaldheim. We'll see if they exile their whole hand. Holy cow. Shivan Branch Burner, Geoderm. Yeah, they've got some really good stuff there. This does give us 1 extra turn to... What does this flip into? Discard a land card and it starts dealing damage. Yeah, we're going to have to trade into that. Sad, but true. Convoke, the other reason for them to keep their creature around, I suppose. Especially with the Branch Burner. I'm guessing that'll probably be their play next turn. Thankfully, we can grasp the Branch Burner once it's out. They will get to flip their Invasion, which is kind of sad. That thing can do a lot of work. That'll just tear through our board. Kills our Marshal, then it kills our Order of the Mirror. 2 lands kills our Scab. Oh, they didn't go for the Branch Burner. Interesting. I guess this accomplishes the same thing, though. And puts a counter on the creature. Super nasty card. I'm guaranteed they've got at least 2 in their hand to be able to blow up both of our creatures here. Yep. There's 1. Here will come 2. I'm waiting. There it is. Yep. Of course. On the plus side, I think these get exiled for good this turn, hopefully. Yep. But for now, we're going to grasp a Geoderm and continue not to not hit our lands this game. It's rough because the Geoderm's trigger still happens. Wow, they can even give Renata haste. Hit us for 6. Nasty. 7. Forgot about this one. 8. Forgot about this thing. Yep. Not a good spot. That's going to kill us right there. The menace from the beat stick going to make it, even if we drop one creature a turn for the next 2 turns, we're still dying. Rough. So, at least that match felt a tiny, tiny bit better. At least from a piloting it perspective, but today we've learned that you got to make sure you play correctly first off, and also that forcing white-blue when you don't get all the pieces definitely doesn't work. The invasions, not great if you have no ways to flip them reliably. Like, a lot of our stuff was just 2-mana 2/2s, and, you know, again, 2-mana 2/2s, 2-mana 2/1s that we had to spend stuff to flip. Really, really bad interaction. Like, the only good interaction we had, I say interaction, removal, is the grasps. Meeting the Minds is good just for card draw, but we didn't get any of the bounce spells, we didn't get any of the temporal ones, we didn't get the white exile spells. Yeah, so like we missed out on a number of the most important things for this kind of deck. So sometimes it happens, but I appreciate you all coming along on this quick ride with me here today, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Take care, everybody.